everyone, and welcome back to another figure opening video today. And today I am so happy to finally be opening up the Snow Miku 2019 10th anniversary Snow Princess figure from the Good Smile company. Oh my god, we have been waiting a long time for this figure. If I remember correctly, this figure was announced back at the end of 2019, hence the 2019 title, but it didn't come out until a couple days ago, so that was at the beginning of September. But she's finally here. And I think some of you already knew that from the video that I put up before, which was the box unboxing. But today, we're actually opening her up, so I cannot wait. The biggest challenge, however, is the size of this box. This is huge. Just look at this. I'm really thinking, or really kind of worried about how big this figure is actually going to be. So, yeah, I cannot wait. So what we'll do, as usual, we will give you a look at the box. Then we'll open it up. We'll take a look at the figure herself and see how she looks. And then we'll put it together and put it on the shelf. And I'm going to guess that this is going to be quite a long video. So I will try my best to put on those time stamps on the video. I think you can do that. I've never done it before, so I will try. If not, just skip forward and you will see this beautiful girl a little bit later on with some really, really nice, pretty shots. So let's kick things off by taking a look at the box. So as we can see, we've got that Snow Miku 2019 10th anniversary up in the top right corner. We also have the painted 1/7 scale figure, Snow Miku, Snow Princess version. And it also highlights who the sculptor and paintwork were by. So the sculptor is Itashi Katahara and paintwork by Iwabitsu. Iwabitsu seems probably more of a handle than anything, but hey, this looks fantastic and I'm hoping it looks like this too. Down the bottom there, we've got the Hatsune Miku logo and also the Good Smile logo, Good Smile company logo, so that's also on there too. And there's this beautiful, really, really kind of shiny, colorful border going around the top there. That really nice rainbowy color, very pretty. But of course, this box is so big, it's kind of hard to hold. We have this beautiful image of Miku on the front. This is adorable, and oh my god, I cannot wait. I'm honestly not too sure who this character is, so I should probably check that out in a second, but maybe there isn't a name. If there is, and I do get it wrong, please do comment below. Please let me know. So that's the front. On the side, which is actually really hard to get to, so there we go. We have a beautiful circle here with Miku in the middle. There's again this beautiful kind of rainbow pattern all the way around the outside. It also says Snow Miku, Snow Princess, the same stuff that we've seen earlier. And that's just, it's very, very pretty. On the back, and I will jump to the back, we have a few angles of Miku. So we can see her from behind, the front, and the side, which is kind of cool. This box is also very slippery, so using these gloves is really tough to hold. What I will quickly show you is down at the bottom, we have the safety information that we're all very used to. We have a few kind of English support there for age 15 and up, so that's interesting. There's also a few other bits there, and then there's the official logo with the official sticker to say that it's official goods. So yeah, that's cool. And please note that it says there art by K, because on the next side over here, just get this angle right, we have this beautiful piece of art. So this art was by Kay. Kay has done quite a few Miku pieces of art for the figures that we've seen. So please do go check them out. I will put their handle down below so that you can go check it out, because again, artists like this deserve all the credit they can get. So this is just beautiful. And if you're not trying to keep the boxes for storage, you can always cut these pictures up and probably put them in frames, because it's just so pretty. Look at that. Oh. Wow. And again, we have our Snow Miku 2019 10th anniversary there. So that's all the sides. Awkwardly trying to turn this around to have a look at the bottom. As you can see, we have all the same stuff that we've seen on the side. It's just a little simpler. It looks very, very elegant, so very, very nice. And if I'm right, the top, trying to be really careful here, is exactly the same. So beautiful, beautiful. So that's the box. Now it's time to get her out. So here we go. Okay, and now in with our knife. Now usually with prize figures, I usually cut the tape. I'm going to do the exact same thing on this one. There's actually 4 places where the tape is being held in, so we'll try and be as careful as possible. 1. These are at an odd angle. 2, 3, and 4. There we go. Beautiful cuts. Wow. Here we go. All right, here we go. So how do we open this? Right, so we'll open like so. Whoa, what is that? Oh, that's so pretty. Look at that picture. I'm not going to lift this up because we're just going to have to look at it from here. This is in the way. Wow. Yeah, this is very, very pretty. All right. Now, what we will do is we've seen that. We're going to turn this over like so. And we are going to open up like this. And we're going to see together from the side. Miku, we ready? Oh, she's here. Look. It's such an awkward angle. I know. I'm so sorry. Oh, I just dropped something on the floor. What happened there? Okay, everything's okay. Oh, everything's going crazy. Wow. That is a lot of wasted space. What in the world? Why is that such a big box? It's upside down, okay? I really do apologize for that. But she's here. I think the rabbit I just checked is called Yukine. But look how wasted space. Probably for her hair. But anyway, I need to get her out of here. So this is going to take a bit of time. So give me a second to get this out, and then we'll take a look at her together. Okay, now usually I unpackage all of these before I show them, but because this is such a big and expensive figure, I want to do this together with you. So what we'll do, let me just briefly show you that we do have the instructions in one package. There was another piece of paper in there called a play pick picture. It had some pin code that I didn't want to share, so I've already taken it out. But you can see we have all the instructions here in Japanese, which I guess for a lot of foreign people, that is probably not the easiest thing to do. So the good news, on the back, we have it all in English. And immediately, as you can see, there are a lot of pieces. There's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pieces. Yay, this is going to be fun. But the instructions are very clear. Step 1 all the way through to step 3. Pretty simple. So we may come back to this a little bit later if we need to. But for now, I'm just going to put it to one side. Now we have the fun part of actually trying to get this girl out of this plastic. Now, usually there's tape on these corners. So what we'll do, we're just going to run the knife all the way around to try and get any and all tape off. We have to go all the way around. Again, all the way around. Hopefully I got that. Turns around. Well, I'm having to move around my camera stand like crazy. And back. Hopefully you can still pick up my voice on the mic. But now that we've got all the tape off, it is time for us to take off the plastic and see everything. Well, that's loud. See everything in its true glory. Oh. No way, is there? There's more tape? No, there's not. What is going on? There we go. Wow. She's really in there. Alright, come on, come on. Come on. The stand fell. Okay, so the stand's actually meant to be in that part there, right? So this fell. But, oh, she's very pretty. Okay. So what have we got? Whoa. Look at that. We'll come to that in a second. I'm just going to unbox everything first, then we'll review as we go. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh my god. Wow, okay, that is cool. And I like how it blocks the pants so no one can see it. Haha. Right, Miku. Oh, God, it wasn't the pants one. You're going to come over here so that you are out of the way for now. We also have a pole here, and this is nearly impossible to get out. There we go. Right, so little metal pole. Put that over there. Let that roll away. We have our Yukine rabbit. Again, super cute. Wow. Oh, look at that. Right, put that over there. And then underneath this, we have an entire separate layer, which is also going to be very tough to get out, I think. Because it's also taped. Just give me one sec. God, they do not make this easy, do they? Alright, come on. Almost there. Okay, hopefully. There we go. That comes off really nicely. Very, very nicely, actually. Wow, look at that. Also, just to let you know, this little plastic thing here fell off a second ago. So I think this is a stand for the little rabbit. And then for this... Oh, Jesus. How many layers are there to this? There's more tape! Okay, I'm hoping that's the tape done. Right, come on, this is just using up way too much time. Right, and get that off. Oh. I hope you're enjoying this, because I'm not. Alright, is there any more plastic? I'm really concerned. Okay, we have bags of hair, and then we have another plastic sheet here holding in all of these little stand things. I cannot get it off. Wow, this is becoming more stressful than I want it to be. What a nightmare. Alright, we've got stand, hair stand, another stand, a little holder stand, a little bigger base, and then the biggest base. So we got a lot of little danglies here. And I'm going to put these to one side and put my gloves back on. Okay. Wow. Okay, I'm so sorry that took so long. I was not expecting it to take as long as it did. So what we're going to do, we're going to start off by reviewing the stand as normal, and then we're going to put Miku together. So this is stage 2. So here's our stand. And this stand is beautiful. Just look at all of those beautiful patterns here. This is exactly the same as what we saw on that box earlier on. You can see that a lot of love has gone into this, and it's just so artistic. I mean, isn't that beautiful? Oh, it's so pretty. It's also got quite a nice shine to it, so that's also really cool too. It does have a little bit of a slant at the edge, and yeah, how many sides is that? 4, 5. Oh, so it's a decahedron? I think that's 10 sides? I can't remember. It does have this little metal piece sticking out, which I believe that Miku's foot goes into. But then on the back, we just have an open space where it says Art by K, Hatsune Miku, Yuki Miku 2019, Krypton Future Media Inc., and so on. So yeah, what a beautiful stand. Let me put this down over here. This area looks a little bit empty. Usually I have the box here, but because the box was so big, I'm not gonna waste that space. So sorry for that, guys. And ladies and gentlemen, we have the beautiful Snow Princess Miku figure herself. And wow, there is so much to talk about on this. First of all, we need to take off some of these plastic pieces. So there we go, that's one. Get rid of that plastic collar that she had there. And then we also need to get rid of the sheet. And now I need to be more careful with the pants because I don't want you guys seeing them yet. So, oh, isn't she beautiful? Oh, so pretty. But the issue is we need to get her hair in. So first of all, we'll start with one of these pieces of hair. And these, again, are huge. You can see that they have a lot of padding on them. And there's a lot of strands that are just kind of coming off. So what I will do is I will move that out of the way. Now, this piece here, I believe, goes in to the opposite side, not this side. So what we're going to do is we're going to plug this piece of hair in like so. Oh, that's such a satisfying click. Oh, wow, that's really in there. That's good. All right, so that's one half. Oh, so cute. All right, that's one half. And then we need to get in this second half. So let's push that in like so, if we can. It's very awkward to do. Very, very awkward to do, actually. Will it go in? There we go. It's in. Oh my god, she's adorable. Oh, whoa. Oh, I love everything about this. All right, well, let's kick things off by taking a look at her face. Okay, so I just noticed that she's so big that when I hold her this close to the camera, her hair keeps knocking onto my mic and also my stand. So apologies if there's some big noise in the background. But first off, as we can see, she has these beautiful blue eyes. Very, very pretty, very nicely painted on. Her nose does stick out just a little bit there. And her mouth is also nicely designed. You can see that she's got teeth in there. There's a nice pink outline, and also her tongue is sticking out. Her hair is adorable. Just look at her hair. Isn't that wonderful? I mean, you can see that she's got these little clips or little kind of diamonds in her hair. I'm not sure exactly what they are, but if I can get this closer, wow, that's really bright. If I can get this closer, you can see that her hair color is just beautiful. It's got that nice clearer plastic at the ends, at the tips, and then it's also a nice kind of blue all around. So very, very pretty. You can also see she's wearing this stunning tiara. And again, there's a lot of detail there. That's just wonderful. Very, very nice. But then her hair itself. This is going to be really, really hard to do, so bear with me. First of all, we can see that she's got these little bows holding her hair to the sides. So these are very, very cute as well. You can see they go all the way around. Very, very nice. Then her hair comes down in a plethora of strands. I mean, there are so many strands to this. Look at this. First off, it's got that dark blue color at the top, but then it goes really nicely down into that much clearer kind of lighter blue. It's also snagged one of my wires. Come on. Down to a nice clearer kind of, well, a clear plastic at the end. There's just so much here. I mean, just look at all that hair. That's beautiful. That's so pretty. We have the exact same thing on the other side. So her hair is just coming down in just a ton of strands all the way around. You can see from behind. And even from behind, this is absolutely beautiful. You can also see that on her hair here, we've got these kind of little, I don't know, hair ties, I want to say. I'm not exactly sure, but they do have music staves on them, notes. Very, very pretty all around. Just look at that. Oh, it's beautiful. If I turn it back round, we can also see that there's a little snowflake on each side here, so a tiny little clip. So very, very pretty too. And then finally on her face, if we look really, really carefully, hopefully you can see there, she's got these beautiful diamond earrings, and these are just wonderful. Oh, this is such an amazing Miku figure. This was well worth the wait. Seriously, this is beautiful. Okay, so that's her face. Let's move down her body. Okay, so we can see she's got this really, really nice collar around her neck. This has a wonderful brooch there in the middle, which is a really nice kind of turquoisey color. Very pretty. Just look at how that glistens in the light. Isn't that wonderful? Oh, it's very, very cool. This is actually connected to a huge kind of translucent cape on the back, and it's massive. There's a big snowflake in the middle. There's a music. What is that? I can't remember what that's called. Yeah, I can't remember. Treble clef? I don't remember much from music class. But it's actually quite clear here at the back in the middle, whereas the rest of it's a little bit more kind of like translucent to more opaque down at the bottom. It curls up really, really nicely at the ends, and I think one of the reasons for this is to add an additional layer of support when the figure is actually standing in the stand itself. So very, very well done. That's just so pretty. Just look at that. One of the issues is you can see where they have sealed it at the bottom here. So this was actually molded separately, I suppose, which makes sense. I mean, it looks really complicated to mold itself. But that's on both sides. You're not really going to see it so much, so it's not an issue, but it is there. So just to show you and just to let you know. So that's her cape. Now let's move and have a look at her arms. As you can see, she has these beautiful sleeves on here. These are very, very shiny, this plastic. You can see actually with the light, it's a little bit too shiny. But it's a bit puffy here at the top. There's a nice layer of black at the top. And then also these cuffs are very, very cool too, with a lot of layers. Very nice. We can see the same thing on the other side, except for this arm is folded up and her hand is placed on her chest. And you can see there's a wonderful amount of detail on her nails there. Her nails are actually really nicely painted. And then on this side too, she's holding her dress really nicely too. So very, very pretty. But the dress itself, this is just outstanding. And apologies for my hands moving around so much. This is really awkward to hold up. It's actually kind of heavy. It must be at least 1 kilo just to hold it out like this. So first of all, very, very shiny at the top here on her blouse part. Again, there's another kind of brooch there in the middle with a nice gold outline, that really nice kind of turquoisey color. If we go down, we can see that she's wearing this kind of corset here. Again, there's these wonderful bows, nice gold trim around the outside. There's actually, it looks like there's some stitching there. Hopefully the light will pick that up. It's kind of cool too. And then moving down to the dress itself, there's a lot of layers. There's actually 1, 2, 3, 4 layers to this dress. So she's probably pretty hot. I mean, it is a snow princess, so I guess it's winter. She needs a lot of layers to keep warm. But let's go through each of them. The first top layer has a wonderful amount of folds to it. It's very nice, kind of poofy, which is cool. I love this nice outline, and it's very, very rubbery. Like, it's very, very maneuverable. You can fold this any which way you want. I think it is actually made of some kind of rubber. So that's really cool. You've got these little snowflakes all around the outside. That's super pretty. You can't see so much from the back because the hair and the cape is in the way. So we'll just keep it from the front. The next layer is just this white layer here. I think that's just to add just a bit of depth. So that's also kind of cool too. But actually, I've just noticed that this second layer connects around to the back. And that goes all the way underneath to this fourth layer, which is really interesting. But regardless, it's very cool, and there's a wonderful amount of shading going on here. Like, there's this nice kind of like darker blue underneath there. So that's why initially I thought that this was a separate layer. But that's actually quite impressive. Wow, good job there, Good Smile Company. But then on top of that, we also have one more layer here, again with another kind of rubbery plastic, which has some other kind of pattern to it. So yeah, that's kind of cool too. And we can see a little bit clearer there at the back. Not by much, really. I mean, the hair is still in the way, and so is that cape. But again, we have that kind of rubbery plastic, and it's very, very movable. So that's cool. And then finally, I'll try and get under here if you can. You can see that this is a very, very shiny plastic. So it's got more of a glossy finish to it on the back of this dress. But like I mentioned a second ago, this second layer here actually goes all the way around, all the way underneath, and then all the way to the front here. So very, very pretty. And then finally, looking up her dress a little bit here, because I will give you a pants shot after this, because I know some of you freaks do want to check those out, so I will show you. You can see that there is a nice bit of shading underneath here, and it's just really, really well done. Like, you can see how pretty that looks under there, right? Again, I'm trying not to go too high. I don't want to show the pants yet. But you can see as well that she's wearing knee-high stockings, or thigh-high stockings, I suppose you can say. These have a really nice kind of golden trim at the top. Very, very shiny plastic again. A lot on this figure is quite shiny, but there's also quite a few matted bits too, like these parts here. A wonderful design there. And look at these shoes. Oh my god, these shoes are amazing. Just look at the design there. There's a jewel at the back, and there's this crystal kind of like splash. There's a beautiful dark kind of metallic blue. There's a little kind of like star fragment at the top. Yeah, wow. This, I just love everything about this figure. This is wonderful. Oh, amazing. But there you go. I think, I mean, again, there is so much. I think I covered everything on this Miku. And again, apologies if it didn't really look so great. I'm using actually a different light at the top here, and also the weather outside is abysmal. So that's probably made the lighting in here a little bit tough, but I'm hoping that I covered everything. And just look at her, isn't she amazing? But now we do have the fun part. What I do want to do is I want to show the perverts on this channel her pants. So if you're not here for the pants, please do skip to the time wherever it is on the screen, because I know there are some good-hearted people in here. But for you perverts that are remaining, here we go. So, as you can see, there is a lot of detail to these pants. They're very, very frilly. You can see there's a lot of frills at the top there. And also, they're very shiny. A lot on this figure is very shiny. There's actually quite a bit of detail in there, like a few dents. And then from behind as well, you can see there's a little bit in there too. I'm going to try something new. I'm actually going to try zooming in with my camera. That's zooming out. There you go. So maybe you can get a little bit more detail there where it zoomed in. So, yeah, those are her pants. But yeah, wonderful, wonderful Miku. So what we need to do is we need to put her down so that we can look at the other bits that are with this. So amazingly, she stands up by herself, even though she's not in the stand. So that's actually really, really lucky right now, because when I lay her down, you can see only her pants. So that's kind of tough. Okay, so next we have this little rabbit, and I believe this rabbit's name is Yukina. I had to check online, so I'm going to trust my figure collection. But this actually has its own separate package, which is cool. But look how cute this rabbit is. I love this. So the rabbit itself has its own little crown there. I mean, this really, really cool little crown. Its face is tiny, but it's super cute. Its ears, I just love this. Look at that ruff around its neck. It's a nice yellow ruff. It's got this really kind of, what would you call this? I want to say cape, like shawl, I guess. But the really, really nice pattern on there. There's also that nice crystal there at the front, which is holding that shoal on, I suppose. There's also the rabbit body. I mean, everything about that's adorable. And then it's holding onto this really cool cane. And you can see that the cane as well has a fair bit of work to it. Nice kind of whitey silvery top with yellow there at the middle. And it goes from this black down to a silver with a very, very sharp point at the end. But then also it's got this cloud, I guess, or snow. Not quite sure what this is. I'm going to assume it's a cloud with these little golden diamonds slitted all around it. Super, super cool. But very, very interesting. It has this little plug thing. And what the instructions say is this is a shrink something plug. Just had to double check there. It's a shrink resistant plug. So I suppose that this is in there so that this doesn't shrink. The hole doesn't shrink. Because I guess in some temperatures it may do. So we take this out. And what we need to do is that metal pole that we saw before and this little plastic thing, this goes inside here, like so. So that when it's on the figure stand, it looks like this. Oh, that's super cool. Oh, you're adorable. All right, so I need to put you down here. Now I have the really hard challenge, which is actually getting everything into the stand with all the little hair bits. So I'm probably going to do that off screen, so let me do that right now. And here they are in their stand. Oh, they're so cute. This is amazing. I think we paid 20,000 yen for this, just under perhaps. We actually pre-ordered it before prices went up massively, like everything else does seem to online these days. But that's besides the point. We got her, and she is a very, very wonderful addition to our collection. But hey, everyone, I hope that you've stuck this far because now is the time where you actually get to see all of the really beautiful, pretty shots of this figure. And I'm going to try and make it a long one if I can, again, so you can really see all of the beautiful detail. So, let's take a look. Okay, my princess, it is time for us to go to your new home. So, let's go for a walk. So yes, this is stunning. This just one of the best figures we've got, and I'll be really honest with you, this is probably going to end up being like our #1 figure for this year. The problem we have, we do not have space. There is a little space down there, but doesn't it feel kind of sad to put her all the way over there? Like even over here on this side, like there's just no room to put her in. So what we're going to do is we're going to put her over here for now. So she's going to have her own little space up here on the top by herself. And there she is. Ah, this is wonderful. They do have these little stands here which are supposed to hold her hair. So I'm just going to place those in very, very carefully. Hopefully you guys can see it. And then for this little Yukine, I'm going to put over there. Ah, what a beautiful, beautiful figure. And yeah, this is such a welcome addition to our collection. We've waited so long for her, so I'm so happy we finally got her. Only took 2 years. But hey everyone, thank you for tuning in today. If you did like today's video, please do give us a like, and please subscribe if you want to see more figure openings like this. And hey, let me know below what you thought of this figure. I'd love to hear your thoughts, because in my opinion she's one of the best. So love you all, and bye.